everyone, it's Jennifer, and today I'm here to do the anything but books tag. I thought this would be a really fun way for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get started with the first question, which is name a cartoon/cartoons that you love. The first ones that come to mind, immediately I think of Bob's Burgers. It is absolutely hilarious. I also really enjoy Daria. And then I really enjoy Ruby Gloom. Question number 2. What is your favorite song right now? This is totally and completely random. It is not a current song, but my husband picked this up for me, and it just warmed my heart so much that he thought of me and bought this for me. And it is the Anastasia soundtrack. Absolutely love this movie. The songs on here that I have been loving are Journey to the Past and Once Upon a December. The ones from the movie, not the credit version. Question number 3 is, what could you do for hours that isn't reading? And 2 things come to mind immediately, and the first one is knitting. I knit a lot. Also, the other thing, I'm obsessed with Animal Crossing. I used to actually carry my DS around in my purse, and whenever I had downtime, I would just pull it out and play it, like in the car on the way somewhere. I would play it because there's a lot of work in Animal Crossing. I don't know if you've ever played it, but basically it is in real time.
So say you haven't played the game in a year. Whenever you go back to play the game again, it has been a year, and you have lost all of your friends, your house is disgusting, and your town is full of weeds and completely uncared for, so you have to go and clean up the town. And if you've ever neglected your Animal Crossing world and come back to it, you know how frustrating it is.
I love this game so much. Okay, question number 4. What is something you love to do that your followers would be surprised by? Something I love to do that my followers would be surprised by. I really love to thrift. Like, my husband and I thrift constantly. It's just something that we started doing a few years back, and we probably go to, there's at least 3 thrift stores that we frequent every week. I thrift like crazy. All of my clothes, I'd say 90% of my clothes are thrifted. A lot of my books are thrifted. Most of my books are thrifted. You can buy books at thrift stores. My favorite thrift store for books, you can buy paperbacks for 44 cents. And you can buy hardbacks, I think, for $1.25. What is your favorite unnecessarily specific thing to learn about? I really enjoy reading or learning about the late 1800s, early 1900s. I don't know why, I just do. So a lot of the books I'm sure that you'll see on this channel take place in those time periods because it's just something that really appeals to me. I'm also slightly obsessed with British history. The next question is, what is something unusual you know how to do? 2 things that aren't necessarily unusual to me, but they tend to catch other people by surprise. I'm fluent in sign language. I have 3 deaf people in my family. 2 of them are my parents, 1 of them is my aunt. So I grew up being completely fluent in sign language. And the other thing is, I have a financial planning degree, and a lot of my friends and family kind of think they know what that's about. But I don't think they realize that I know how to do the stock market. The next question is, name something you have made in the last year and show us if you can. I'm a big knitter. Something I finished last week was this Afghan baby blanket thing. My friend had a baby, and I wanted to make something that was her style, so I did this stripy Afghan in colors that reminded me of her. I need to pop this in the mail and send it to her. She lives in a different state, and I have been working on this all month long and just finished it up. Something else that I've made this year, well, let's see. I also sew. So this is a combination of knitting and sewing, and it is a TARDIS coin purse. So I'm obsessed with making like little bags. So as you can see, it has this fabric liner, and yeah, it's a TARDIS. This is a sewing project that I made. I found some scrap fabric that my mom had, and I made this little bow clutch, and I really like it. I've been using it quite a bit since I made it. So yeah, I also make jewelry. So the earrings and necklace, let's see if my hair isn't all tangled, the earrings and necklace that I'm wearing in this video I made. My little TARDIS is full of jewelry that I have made. I'm kind of obsessed with making earrings. So I made these guys right here. Next is, what is your most recent personal project? This is, I'm trying to make my own hat pattern. I have made tons of hats over the years for friends and family, but I have never found a hat that fit my head or fit the way that I want. So I decided to make my own hat pattern, and yeah, so it's out of this really cool variegated yarn. But I'm hoping to make somewhere between like a beanie / beret sort of thing. I don't want it to be like super puffy, but I don't want it to be really tight either, and I kind of want it to sit sideways but not be like super saggy. So anyway, I've been working on this for a while, and I'm hoping that it turns out to be a success. Tell us something you think about often, maybe while staring out windows. Something that I like to think about is traveling. I love traveling. I am constantly thinking of places that I want to go, things that I want to do. Recently, I started daydreaming a lot about going to Massachusetts. I'm trying to convince my husband to go on a road trip to Massachusetts for our 10-year wedding anniversary. I think it would be really fun to go to Boston and Salem and just Cape Cod and Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, so I've already like bought some books about inns and things, and travel books about Massachusetts. I think that would be really fun to do, and yeah, that's something that I think about all the time, just potential travel things. And then let's see, I think there's just one more question. Give us something that is not your favorite but is something oddly specific. Okay, like, I really love coffee and dessert. Like, the combination of coffee with dessert is amazing. Like, I love a good cup of coffee with cake. I love a good cup of coffee with a cookie. I love a good cup of coffee with pie. Yeah, just anything sweet and delicious and desserty with a cup of coffee is amazing. It is one of life's most amazing pleasures. Absolutely love it. Just so much. So much. And then finally, I think it says here, see the first thing that pops into your head, and I'm not going to lie, the first thing that pops into my head right now is I'm hungry. I think it's because I was talking about the coffee and dessert thing, but it's also lunchtime. I'm going to go start cooking so I can eat as soon as possible. But yeah, anyway, I hope that gave you guys some insight about me. But yeah, I will see you guys soon with some more videos. Have a good day. Bye.